Because I can tell you that the men in my life do not talk about women like this, and I know that my family is not a new.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too. Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Because she may be the first lady, but she's also speaking to moms. She's speaking to everyone out there who respects women and saying, put your politics aside for a second and be able to call something that's indefensible.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
And that's my thing with this topic every single day. I wish I could just press the reset button on this whole election and just remember what happened and just go, can we just start over, please? Because we keep joking and we keep laughing and then we keep, he's doing wrong and bam, 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 bam. But it's like the bad guy always wins.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Every movie, the bad guy wins until the last second when it's like a random, something big falls on top of them. But this is what's happening right now. And it's not funny. And people keep pressuring this issue and nothing's happening. It's not just him that's showing bad behavior is okay. It's the other people that are voting for him. It's the other people that keep bringing this conversation up. So it's not just him anymore. It's everybody.
When you said the beginning of that quote about too many people are treating this like another day's headline, I think the scariest part of this campaign is we're so used to the sensational aspect of this that none of this has any shock value anymore. And that's scary because it loses the power of the truth when you just are like,
well, it's an accumulation of shocks. After a while, you're shocked, I think. At some point, you're shocked.
You wonder if we're ever going to see anything like this again in 2020.
I hope
or
not.
This is just, is this a new precedent? I mean, I hope not. But, you talk about those that vote for him. What's fascinating to me is that especially his female supporters, Trump's female supporters.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
They seem to be rushing to his defense. They're standing by him. I was watching the news coverage yesterday, and at these big rallies, and Ivanka Trump is there touting her dad, and the women that are interviewed that are pro-Trump are saying this is all a distraction, and that this is just the 11th hour, and now these women are talking. So these women are still rushing to his defense, as indefensible as some of the things that he.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
He said,
but that pool is shrinking. So if you look at his poll numbers, there's people that are going to vote for him no matter what. And we've talked about this because they feel that he's going to, nominate Supreme Court justices that matter, economy. They're not voting based on character.
Yeah. For 5 years, you perpetuated a false claim that the nation's first black president was not a natural-born citizen. You questioned his legitimacy.
But the number of people that are disgusted with this behavior and are saying, I don't want someone who's going to be president, leader of the free world with this kind of character, that's increasing. So there's going to be a lot less people
voting for Trump. If you're scared to say it, just sort of raise your hand.
I'd be scared if you were asking, Joy.
Well, it was just like this week.
Somebody is. I mean,
but that's a good point. There are voters out there who are legitimately interested in policy and are worried about Hillary Clinton's policy. And they're saying, I can't stand the way this guy talks, but they're almost afraid to raise their hand in support. And that bothers me.
This is what I'm scared of because this happened in Great Britain and we had that Brexit thing. People secretly voted for Brexit, and everybody the night before thought, they're not going to leave the European Union, and then goodbye, they went. So it could happen here.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
Like how they should act. What lessons are they learning about their value as professionals, as human beings, about their dreams and aspirations? And how is this affecting men and boys in this country? Because I can tell you that the men in my life do not talk about women like this. And
Barack Obama was born in America, plain and simple, and Donald Trump owes him and the American people an apology. These are racist ideas, race-baiting ideas. Trump first gained political prominence leading the charge for the so-called birthers. He promoted the racist lie that President Obama is not really an American citizen, part of a sustained effort to delegitimize America's first black president.
For 5 years, you perpetuated a false claim that the nation's first black president was not a natural-born citizen. You questioned his legitimacy in the